Hey guys, welcome to Heg TV. This is Indy Cars at Richmond, and I gotta say, this is probably the most fun I have ever had in these things. I started testing on this track here earlier this week, did a couple races, and I gotta say, these things are a blast here. I gotta say, restarts are a little bit hairy. It's pretty easy to spin these things.
Green, green, green.
As I just about did right there. They hit a certain RPM, and if you're not careful, they will just turn on you.
Low. There's a car on the high side. Keep low. Clear outside.
But other than that, these things are just a blast to run here. You're just completely flying around here, so much faster than anything else that you see on the iRacing circuit here. But you also have to be careful, because if these open wheel cars, if you touch the wall, you got wheel damage, you're going down a couple laps. It's pretty easy once your tires start to get worn off to get loose, come out of 2, I found. So I'm going to try to take it a little bit easier. Oh, never mind. Speaking of cautions, these things tend to be a little bit of a caution fest, usually running 2 or 3 cautions, but if you can survive, you can get a good finishing spot. And we actually got through 4 laps, and I'll be honest, it did not feel like that much.
Why were you blocking 3rd lap?
But again, like my other videos where there is cautions, I will fast forward through them, and I will see you when we come back.
Well, anyways, Francisco, thanks for ruining my race so early.
Man, I keep the line. When you pass me, you put the left and back to the right.
Get ready, going green.
Well, I don't know how you do things in Brazil, but usually on the straightaway...
Well, let's see if this restart's going to be a little better for me than the first one. I think I'm going to have to upshift into 3rd a little quicker than I did before.
So you didn't wipe me out then, so I don't know what you guys do down there, but it's bad.
Right, that's a couple shadows.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I know I lost a spot there, but I'd rather lose a spot there than wreck on the restart and go right to the back. Still not completely comfortable in these things on restarts. I've only done a few races in these cars ever.
Outside. Stay low. Keep low. Clear, car outside, 16.45, clear, you're back in 5th.
Yeah, passing's a little bit interesting as well. I always fear I'm going to get into the throttle a little bit too soon and move up a lane and bump them, so I'm always letting off a little bit more, making sure I can keep this thing down the lane I want. Right now I'm just more running a little bit conservative, trying to let laps take off before I really go and drive as hard as I can. Really hate to make a mistake this early into the race.
16.263.
Although I'm still running some not bad laps. That's a little bit under what I qualified at. Seems like I'm getting a little bit room here on Keith up in 4th. That wasn't a great lap. Yeah. If I can get close enough, I might be able to get a little bit of a draft here on the front and back stretch and catch him, although he had a bad line there, so I think I'm going to be catching up to him here pretty quick.
16.431.
Car got a little loose there. once again, right off two, these things are just getting loose.
17.018.
Got into caution saying that might be from fuel burn off. I thought it was the tires wearing off after 20 or so laps.
3.8.
Yeah, it's slid a little bit coming out of the corner. Slowed me up quite a bit. Yeah, I'm just not confident coming out of two right now. So you see my lap times are... that was probably one of the better ones I've had recently. But see right there, again, I'm just a little bit scared to run it like I did before. Figured I'm just going to turn straight down to the wall and ruin my whole race.
16.515.
But the C-Class fix here is going to Texas next week, and I did a little bit of testing there, and that is going to be a fun race. Yeah, I'm running some slow laps right now.
16.563.
But really, I don't drive these things enough to really know how much the fall-off is for the lap times.
16.466.
I think feathering it into the throttle like I have in the last few laps might be my best option. Although I think I can still drive a little bit harder out of four, although it sometimes has been sliding on me. And I'll just lose all my speed going into one. I think I did a little bit there.
16.449.
Although I've been running pretty consistent lap times, which I guess is a pretty good thing. Might not be the fastest, but if I'm running consistent.
16.487.
No problem.
Yeah, apron is like insta-death on these things too. And about any track you've ever driven, you touch the apron and you're spinning.
16.481.
Yeah, me and Keith seem to be pretty equally fast ever since I got loose and lost quite a bit of time. We both have been running right around the same lap times because I still stay in the 1.2, 1.3 away from him. So, although I just gained a couple tenths right there.
16.332.
Oh, that's why. But I gotta say, these things are a lot of fun here. So much fun to drive.
16.241.
I was making up the time, got a little bit greedy. I have to say, 2.4 is probably the fastest lap I've ran since 3 or 4 probably.
16.735.
Yeah, I gotta watch it come off too as well. I don't want to scrape that wall. I'm surprised we've only had that initial caution. Like I said, the 2 races that I've ran before I recorded this one, we've had 3 or 4 cautions, so we only got like a 20-lap run-in at most. There we go. I'm starting to pick back up a little bit on the pace, but hopefully this, ooh. Yeah, I'm going to be gaining a little bit.
16.465.
Thanks, man.
Again, getting a little too greedy. Don't know where this lap car's going. Oh, he's letting me by.
Clear outside.
Thank you. He's letting me by, but I just about wrecked myself trying to get around him. Oh, looks like they're wrecking behind us. Yep. I can just see it in my mirror. It looks like about 3 of them caught that lap car and ended up getting tangled up.
I went to the pit to check the wall.
Ah, I thought you were trying to play some strategy, maybe get a little bit of fresher tires.
I don't know. I tagged the wall, and I was like half a second behind the leader, and by the time the caution went out, I was like 6 or 7.
Well, after doing some checking, I realized that there's only 7 of us on the track, 5 of us on the lead lap, so I figured there's no reason why I shouldn't go and take tires. So.
Green flag, green flag. 47.13.
So, hopefully with the fresh tires, I'm going to see if I can chase some people down, seeing I might be able to run a little bit harder than them. But
17.758.
I also kind of sped in the pits, so I had to start behind all the lap cars. Which, why I'm 2 seconds behind already.
16.26.
Got loose there. Car slid a little bit. I overdrove it and losing a little bit of time I don't really need to lose.
16.299.
So I'm trying to catch these guys down, but I don't know if I have the time. Yeah, I did the same thing again. It's just, I don't know if I'm overdriving, but I just lose speed right in the middle. Ooh, boy, that thing didn't like that.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Yeah, I'm not catching these guys. Play a little safe here last few laps then. Make sure I don't do anything stupid and wreck my car when I really don't need to.
16.398. go. 16.376. White flag, one more left to go. 16.34.
Sad thing is, I'm now catching Keith. Running these threes, I'm slowly running them down.
Good one, Tiago.
You know, all in all, this is I don't think it was a bad race. Truly do hope you enjoyed this video. I have some other cool races planned to bring to you on Hag TV. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe.